back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. I am here with Dr. Hee-Chung Ko, and she's an optometrist with Stratton Eyes. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me here.
And thank you for being our comfort puppy holder for the show as well.
Such a treat.
Aren't they adorable?
Yes.
They are so cute. Welcome to the show, Dr. Ko. You know, there's a lot of talk right now, of course, about the solar eclipse that's getting ready to happen. So let's talk about that. Are sunglasses, just regular sunglasses, enough to be able to protect your eyes in viewing the solar eclipse?
Oh, absolutely not. If you are planning on viewing the eclipse on the 21st, which is next Monday, then you have to have an approved eclipse pair of glasses. And so I brought two examples, and all of the approved eyewear has a mark that is ISO on the glasses itself. And that's what you need to have in order to view the eclipse properly.
So if you're getting them off of eBay or Amazon or anything like that, that's what you need to look for, is to make sure that it has that certification, I guess, from ISO. Is that right? And so you have the I guess these look just like a nicer, you know, heavy tech type of sunglasses, and then we have the regular kind of paper type sunglasses. Where do you find these? Where can you get those?
Boy, you know, we got ours quite early on in the year, and I think these came directly from NASA. But I'm sure there are other places that you can find them, but I have heard that they're all sold out. Yeah.
Wow. So I know I've been hearing that some of the grocery stores might be carrying them here in town. There's some.
Possibly.
And so I have, you know, I haven't looked into that yet, so don't hold me to that. But also, now we also are getting ready to start school. We've got the school year started.
Tomorrow for Fayette County.
Now, what are the needs for children as far as their vision being tested before going into school?
If you have a entering kindergartner this year, then it is required by the state of Kentucky that you do have to have a comprehensive eye exam performed by a licensed optometrist or an ophthalmologist here in Kentucky, and the exam does have to be on a certain form, and that is the only required eye exam that the Fayette County schools require. Now, if you have a child who's already in glasses, then we definitely recommend right before school starts that it's a good idea to get your eyes checked.
To get it
Absolutely.
To get a follow-up.
Yes.
So what is the best age to start testing a child with their eyes?
Well, I will tell you that the pediatrician's office is good about screening large problems or big problems, but if you notice anything like your child's eyes turning, or they're not developing at the normal rate, or if there's family history of any kind of eye disease, we do recommend, we see kids as young as 6 months. But if none of those exist and they're developing properly, then definitely before kindergarten is when you should get your child's eyes checked.
And then after kindergarten, how often would you recommend at that point?
Once a year, but we do have patients who, you know, especially between the ages of 10 and 15 when they're hitting puberty, where your vision tends to change a lot quicker. And so we have patients who come in every 6 months. And even at 6 months, they're having drastic changes. And those are normal things when your body's going through all these changes. But it would not be normal for like an adult to have quick changes like that.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And your office obviously sees children and adults.
Absolutely.
Now, what are the differences in the actual exams for the children versus the adults? Are they very similar?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we check everything in children that we would check for an adult, but we may go about it a little differently in checking it. If we do have a child that's nonverbal or not able to answer questions, there are objective ways that we can check their vision, whereas an adult, of course, we would expect them to reply to our questions. Yes.
Well, you know, you had talked about the changes in a child's eye can happen rapidly. That happened with my son, actually, and that was his teacher actually recognized that he was squinting to see the board. He was having to move closer, and you know, those are signs that, you know, teachers can actually help provide to the parents. And
I think with children, it is the teachers that will detect that because of the fact that they're in a situation where they do have to read something across the room.
Right.
Whereas at home, you know, most of us are on our phones.
Right.
So
now you have 2 offices here
yes.
in Lexington, right?
Yes.
Tell us about the offices
so,
and where they're located.
we have a large medical facility off of Wellington Way, and that's Stratton Eyes, and we have 6 optometrists there, and we see everything there. And then we just recently, we just celebrated our 1-year anniversary of our new office in Chevy Chase called J. Galt Eyewear, and at our 1-year anniversary, we just got selected, and we won the best optical in the nation. We got 3rd place, and we were the only ones from the Midwest, I guess you could say.
Awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations. That's a nice
Thank you.
bragging point.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show. We really appreciate your time
Thank
and all the info that you're giving us on children's eyes and
Yes.
also for the solar eclipse. So
Yes.
thank you very much for being here. All of your information is up on the screen if you'd like to get a hold of Dr. Stratton's Eyes office to get your eyes checked. Their information's right there. And we have more Midday Kentucky coming up right after this break, and probably more puppies too. So
Yes.
keep it right here.